Hello. And welcome back. Sawyer 7, episode 41. Rapidly approaching the year mark already. Last week, you all had a lovely dinner with the Drakenvada. Before, thanks to some really high perception, you heard the cracking of glass. But not what you would think of as physical glass, cracking and destroying of the spell shield that protected the Order of Draken, or the Dragon Order. You fought a couple of undead, full-sized adult dragons before coming across some undead dragonborn zombies retreating back to the Order of Io to potentially regroup. Guys get a long rest in. And wake up in the morning. What would you all like to do?
I'd like to go and see if I can have a word with the Drakenvater.
Okay. Make passive perception 15.
16.
Yeah,
But
they're oh yeah, sorry, 16. They're reinforcing some gates building up some ladders to different positions on the wall. Like they're gonna try and hold out here for at least a little bit. And he's kind of supervising some things. And you eventually are able to catch his attention.
Morning, Drachenvater.
Good morning.
I was wondering if I might have a word in private.
I don't have a lot of time given the situation, but
I understand.
yes. So, what is it you would ask of me?
Well, I'd like to tell you a story, if you don't mind. I'd like to tell you what happened to my home when the servants of the Whispered One came. For us, it wasn't undead, it was mind control. Seemingly overnight, half the town was under the spell of a cult, and they turned on the other half of us. Friends, neighbors, my entire family. Those of us who hadn't been affected by it got together to talk about what to do, and nearly everyone wanted to flee the town, run into the woods, get away from this evil, and find a safe place to start over. I listened to all of this, and at the tender age of 21, full of youthful idealism, I wanted to stay and fight. I was persuasive and well liked, and I managed to convince everyone. We stayed and we fought, and it was a bloodbath. Cult and our mind controlled friends killed nearly everyone. There were only a few survivors, and it was then that I knew it was over. Defeated, I fled into the forest and tried to keep myself safe, but instead of doing it with a few dozen members of my community, I was doing it alone because I had failed them. The cultists may have struck the fatal blows, but I killed those people. I'm the reason they're dead. For the next 6 years, I just tried to stay alive on the road with no companion but my own shame. That's when I met Bael and Lucy and Royce and Tomash, and together we took the fight to the cult, drove the remaining cultists out of my town, but it was too late for that place. Today it lies vacant, with no one in the world who cares about it except for me. Every day I spend there, I look out over the abandoned buildings, the empty streets, the silent tavern, the barren fields, and I know it was my fault. It's a constant reminder of my failure. We've slowly begun to rebuild my town. We're building a keep there. I'm sure you'd all be more than welcome. There are plenty of abandoned homes you can move into. It's an out of the way ghost town that no one pays attention to. You'd be safe there, at least until you can find something more permanent. And then you can return here as Avengers with an army at your back, and I'll be by your side when you do. But I beg you, don't make the same mistake I did. Running isn't easy, but it's better than being dead, or worse, getting all of these people killed. Retreat is not defeat. Anything.
How do you think we ended up here?
No, you came here fleeing from persecution.
This is our retreat. This is where we retreated to. This is where we drew the line in the sand after having businesses' lives taken from us. This is where we drew that line in the sand.
I understand that and I empathize, but you came here to save lives. And if
You're right, I
that's
did.
and if that's still the goal, and you want to save as many lives as possible, I mean it's not easy to constantly be having to pack everything up and move, but sometimes it's our only option.
I promised my kid, the people who helped me build this place, that it would never happen again. I understand if you need to go save the world with Bael and these others. But this is where we retreated to. This is where we hold the line for our people.
No matter how many of them die, no matter how many of your people are even left,
And how many will die if news gets out that the Dragonborn have gone to your keep within Valerian Empire where we're persecuted? Where many of us tried desperately to escape from.
I admit that our keep isn't necessarily the best solution. It's what we've got. Maybe there's another place.
It's this place. The place we created to be safe. That was betrayed.
You've got 200 people out here, 200
Just
survivors.
just here. I imagine there are more of the other orders in the gates, and who imagines how many people are locked up inside their homes, fearful to go outside.
And if you fight and it's a grand pitched battle full of heroism and glory, and at the end of it there are 20 left, what do you do then?
What we've always done.
What if there are 10 left? What if there are 5 left? What if it's just you?
What
What
we've
if you're the
always
last
done, and that
dragonborn?
is survive through
That's
everything that has been thrown at us for the last century on these continents.
survival is why I'm asking you to come with us now.
Survival is why we created this place, and it is why I will not give it up. This represented a new beginning and a secret hope for my people, and I will not give it up without a fight.
It's the same way I felt about my town, and if this is what you're set on, I just hope it works out better for you than it did for us. But of course we'll stay and help you fight.
This is why we
I didn't mean
train.
that.
This is why we
I didn't
fight and
I
practice.
didn't I didn't mean to suggest that we'd abandon you.
I'm glad to hear
We
that.
certainly couldn't do that, but I don't know what secret it is that you're protecting here, but I just hope it's worth it.
What secret?
Sorry, above game you said a secret hope
No, no,
or
no.
something like that.
Or no. It's just their hope.
Oh, okay. Maybe you said sacred and I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not ask you to waste. If this threat is as big as you say it is, I would not ask you to waste time, but We would appreciate the help, I'm sure. Seeing Bael stay and fight would rally some.
Wherever we go together. So
Good.
the five of us will decide.
All right.
Okay, that does it for me. That's my big speech. Somebody else role play.
What would the rest of you guys like to do with your early morning?
Well, you know me with my mornings.
That's true.
If anybody wants to join in, cool. If not,
Okay. All right. What are you guys gonna do?
Breakfast?
Yes. Breakfast.
Yeah. There's a couple of people like cooking outside, not like in the mess hall, because like people slept in the mess hall last night. So like outside, they made a couple wood fires and are cooking with some like porridge with dried fruit and stuff in it over some of these open fires in large pots.
So what do we
So,
do
yeah.
now? We need to find the one who took down the barrier, yeah?
I would say so, but I think Bael should take a little more of the lead here. He knows his people better than us. We should find them, but
coming from doing my morning ritual stuff. Say hey to everybody and get breakfast. I'll sit with the little ones, joke with them.
What is going on with your mic? All right. All right. So I'm gonna spend the morning.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. As I said, I'll sit with the little ones and bolster their morale, tell them jokes, joke around, stuff like that.
At some point when you're all like halfway through breakfast is when Alvin walks in, just looking kind of dejected and shaking his head.
Alvin, what's wrong?
Yeah, well, I was trying to talk the Drakenvater out of this, trying to make him see that survival is more important than making a heroic last stand, but no luck.
Would your people have been able to be talked out of it?
I was the one who talked them into it, and I was wrong. But I don't think anybody could have talked me out of it back then.
So you're one and the same.
I suppose. I do I do appreciate someone who has pride in the community they've built and is willing to fight for it and lay down their life if necessary, but so much death just seems like such a waste.
This time's different, though. They have us, right?
Let's hope so.
Well, if Bael wants to stay and fight, it is his people.
Yeah, we follow you on this one, Bael.
As they were saying, I looked down at the kids. What's their expressions?
They're generally enjoying the brief respite from the horror of the situation that they're currently experiencing. But you can tell underneath that they're still terrified.
I'll pat one on the head, look at the other, and say, "We gotta fight for them."
I'll walk up near Bael to give all the children within 10 feet of me immunity to the frightened condition. Don't be afraid.
I mean, legitimately enough, it does work for the brief time you are around them. They seem to shake off a little bit of what fear they had.
I can say Dragonflatter is a stubborn old man, but he's a wise man.
I'd prefer if we didn't fight, but if we're gonna fight, we sure as shit better win.
Well, if they're being mind controlled, I'm sure they can break out of it.
Well, my mother broke out of it. My father couldn't. And I think my sister decided she just liked life better that way. So who knows?
We could also try and blanket the city with sleep spells.
Is there anything else that you anything else that you've learned from your order that would be helpful against undead? I mean, I can hit them harder, but that's still just one at a time.
Um, Undead was probably. Wait, don't 5.0 have like a turning ability?
Yes, it
You have
does.
destroy undead.
I know. Destroy Undead.
Or turn undead rather.
I think it's destroy if they're under a certain CR or something like that.
They still have to fail the save throw to be destroyed under turn
Yeah.
undead. You're also a level 11 cleric. You have, divine intervention.
Yeah.
That's true. If there was ever a time to use it,
Or divinity. Divination. Legend lore. There's options. You can just see Tomash is just polishing his mace like fucking ready.
He's like, well, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Well, what are we doing?
well, it sounds like you've got options. All I can really do is hit them really hard. So I'll follow your lead here.
The other clerics made it back to this area.
You have to talk into your mic, bud.
I am.
And there you go.
How many other clerics did made it back?
There's 3 or 4 of them that you can tell them like immediately, just passively. And that's just here. You don't know where else it is.
Perhaps we should talk to the Dragonwater, see what kind of intelligence they have, if they know where other pockets of survivors might be. I think our first priority has to be saving as many people as possible.
It is. Well, let's go. I didn't notice this feature and traits. Manage feats. It doesn't show you your feats anymore. You
It
have to
does. It does. That's how you add more.
Okay, gotcha. Must be new.
Yep. You just have to go and edit it in your character sheet. Okay.
We'll go see Dragonwater.
I'll go with him.
Okay. Everybody except I'm gonna roll for Tomash here because he has to roll for it. He rolled too low. It was a nice, cool, calm morning here, outside of the like the claw marks you hear on like the gates and stuff. The wind is slowly starting to pick up. Okay. It's not hard to find him.
Once we approach, I bow.
Again, not necessary, given your immediate promotion.
I'll bow regardless, out of respect.
To what do I owe this conversation?
Do we have any intelligence on survivors, where they're at?
We have very little, to be quite honest. We have been in conversation with the others that there are other survivors of the other circles.
Where at? Are they
The other
reachable?
circle, the other orders within the city that do have the ability to close themselves off have also closed themselves off with survivors.
So what's your plan here?
As of right now, the plan is we're going to wait until noon. Send out scouts and spies, see if there's any more survivors within the city. Pockets of people defending positions, possibly. People in their homes, get a number count, and then go from there.
So what do you need? What would make that easier? A distraction? We can be very distracting.
You guys feel the wind kick up again.
I look towards the way the most thrustful winds are coming.
It's essentially just spinning around near the center of the city. I mean, if you just wanted to cut the head off the snake, that would also be appreciated. He kind of looks up and sees the wind in a circular motion kind of going over the city.
Does that wind look magical to you, Bio?
Tells me it is. The rain was.
Looks like fun.
We're up for it if that's what you need.
This afternoon, if we find survivors, we're going to try and get them to the circles. That would be probably the optimal time for whatever it is you're planning as a distraction.
Well, yeah, it's a very finely honed plan for distracting that we have. It involves very meticulously running into a place and fucking up as much shit as we possibly can.
Fascinating. I love strategy.
Now that the people that got turned, are they beyond redemption?
We have reason to believe so.
Like, is their skin peeling away? Basically, are they zombies?
Based off all of the intel we have gathered so far, yes.
We've got there's plenty of magic that can bring someone back to life, but I only know of one spell that can bring someone back from undeath. And it's not a spell any of us can cast.
I am aware. I am just hoping we can save as many people as possible before that happens.
We could carve a path and then have people reinforce it. And then whenever survivors come that way, they can shuffle them through.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said we could carve a path, have people reinforce that path, and whenever we find survivors, we can send them through that way.
Well,
So
you
they can
guys need to cause the distraction, so if you clear a path at the first, that gives us a better chance of getting survivors here. That would work.
What time until noon?
Um, about an hour away from sunrise now. Or an hour away from high noon now. It's high noon.
What do you think, guys? Should we go now?
We leave that up to you, Dragonwater.
I think it's best if you leave when our spies do, in case there are more nefarious people that have ways of tracking things within the city.
Are you guys good on potions?
I mean, are there more potions available?
Yeah, 6th grader that you all can use.
I'm carrying 2 greater right now.
Oh, I have 3 superior. I'm good.
Royce.
I don't really have any.
Give you 3. 3 greater.
You'll see Bile kind of like jingle his belt where he has five graders on it right now.
Was 6.
Huh?
I had 6
Thank
greater
you, friend.
healing potion,
Well,
and I have 1 superior.
also remember to roll your potion of everlasting healing. For those of you who have one. I rolled a 2. Somebody roll a 3 quick.
I rolled an 18.
Okay. So you have another greater healing potion.
I don't have one, but I rolled a 4.
Damn. Almost did the straight.
I can make mine a 3 if we all get perfect potions then. For it being a 3. I'll use
okay.
inspiration.
No, it's okay. I forgot to add ink bottles last night for Bio. Alright. You want me to come get you when we're ready?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you want me to come get you when we're ready to send out our scouts, or are you going now?
No, we'll go when you give the word. We're yours to command.
Alright. Let me steal some men together for this mission and Alright. Is there anything else anybody wants to do before you guys go out?
Does your spies have anything to make them invisible?
Yes, they do.
All right. Game, me using divine intervention, I wouldn't know how to word it. I'd sit here for weeks just trying to figure out what to say.
What do you want to say?
I don't know, probably something along the lines like, I keep forgetting her name. Like, where is she exactly? We could use your help.
Where is Sarar?
The one that turned on us, or that we think that turned on us.
Sahir.
Yeah,
I think turned up. Is that what you really want to ask? Doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a question to be answered. It can be direct help.
that's what I mean. I'm asking for direct help. Where is she? Like, show us where she's at, type thing.
Okay. You want me to roll for it?
Yeah.
All right. What's it? 44. You pray again, but no to Io asking for any type of help, and no response.
This is a test, ain't it? You're testing me, aren't you, IO? Testing my metal.
If you're not getting any help from IO, it must be because we already have everything we need.
I just hate to have to kill my own people.
You know the feeling. I wish there was something I could tell you to get you ready for it, Bael, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna suck. No matter how much you think you're mentally prepared to do it. I don't wish that on anyone.
Neither do I. And he gives a like a light tap on the shoulder.
But we'll all be here for you when it's over.
Well, I'm gonna wait by the gate until they're ready.
Right. By the time the Drakenvada comes gets you, about 40 minutes later, you're dealing with about 45 mile per hour sustained winds right now. Which pretty much is grounding everything.
Even if there was dragons in the air.
Mm-hmm.
It seems
Bael,
like
can you tell is all of this wind magical or only is there like a center point and only that's magical?
that's what I was gonna ask. Is it like centered in the middle of the city or the town?
Yeah, it seems to be centered on town. You don't know if there's an eye to the wind, or there's no wind in the center of town or not, because you can't see it from here. Again, because of the wind and debris and stuff. But there might be.
I'm just wondering if I could try to dispel it now or if we'd have to wait till we get closer.
Probably closer.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a lot harder to spell it from this area where we're at now.
I mean, do you want to try and dispel it?
Yeah, I'll wait till we get closer.
Okay.
He says it seems like there's like an origin point or a center point. Oh, seems like a good idea to wait.
Okay.
But just before we go, I will cast Aid on Royce, Lucia, and Bael.
Okay.
How long does that last for? 8
8
hours?
hours. And your
Uh,
hit point max goes up by 5, and you get like the 5 hit points to fill out your max.
So who was that cast on? Bael, Lucy, and Race?
Everyone in the chat but me.
Okay.
So the 3 of you.
And then I'll return a favor for Alvin and Tomash.
Okay. Whoa. So that's 5 hit points. Ooh.
So, we gonna go out first, then your spies?
I believe that is the plan. Yes. We'll put both hands on your shoulders. I understand this isn't exactly what we trained you for, but this is what we trained you for. You've got this. All of you do. Anybody want to make a perception check for me in this moment?
Is mine high enough?
Your passive's not high enough.
22, so probably not.
Nope.
Or not even 22, 12. So just passive.
23.
25 and 28. I have advantage.
Okay. No, you don't notice it. That's funny. Anyway.
Not even with a 28?
No, not even with the 28.
God damn.
Yeah, nat 20 plus 11.
Oh, even if I got a nat 20, it'd still be a 30.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guide yourself?
No, I forgot. Too late now.
Yeah. You guys head out the gates. How are you guys walking outside of the gate? Like, what's the order here?
I say we do a small V formation with Lucy and Royce behind us.
I think I'll try to go closer to the center to try to get everyone within my 10-foot aura.
Okay.
I'll be in the front.
Just because how's visibility?
It's not the worst. You can clearly see about 30, 40 feet in front of you.
It's not the best detective agency?
Take a point. Listen, it's a good joke. Okay, so Alvin's taking. You guys doing like a reverse V formation, or like
like from the Mighty Ducks, but smaller.
okay.
Keeping Lucy and Royce behind.
I'll say Tomaj will actually be out like 5 feet in front of you, so you guys can kind of all be in the 10-foot circle. So, for lack of a better word, like that. Not exactly a V formation, but it gets you guys all within your own 5-foot cube and all within the circle.
Yeah. And it'll be
See-
harder for us to get flanked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, if the Drake, like, you don't have to do it on the map, but if the Drake wants to fly like right above my head, he'd be in the aura as
He'd
well.
be making a acrobatics check
Oh, right,
like
because
every round to stay in the
yeah,
air.
never mind.
Unfortunately. All right. You guys can hear them at first. The low groans, the shifting, shuffling feet in the dirt, even amongst the wind and the debris kicking up. Before you see them. Oops.
And I'll
I didn't delete a mini that I was going to save and delete, so give me a second.
and if I can hear them getting like closer to us, I'll use a divine sense just to try to help us avoid as much as we can. Divine sense can only detect them within 60 feet though.
Okay. So give me 1 second.
Lasts a round.
60
But I do
foot.
have Yeah, it's within 60 feet, and it only lasts until the end of my next turn. But I do have 5 of them.
Okay. Sorry, this thing does not want to cooperate very well. Yep. Alright, I'm trying to show... Give you a visual. Okay. Okay. So it's not going to be exact because I can't get it on top of you anymore. But when you cast it, anything in that green circle is what you sense.
I'll just let everyone, and especially Bael, know that that's what's happening right now. They're everywhere.
I need everyone to roll initiative, please. But I will also say with the high passive, even with the wind, Bael and Lucy, you can hear like the Dragonborn spies kind of jumping rooftop to rooftop to get away from them, even in the wind. So they're working.
I hear them, but I won't look their way.
I think Alpha just dropped his... Yep, okay. Alright, anybody above 20?
22.
Yes, I am a 25.
25 for Royce, 22 for Bael. What did Lucy get?
5.
Lucy is going officially last. When we come back from break, we'll take it early, because this is going to be a while. See you guys back here in a couple minutes. All right. So I'm just going to leave this circle up, even if you don't have Divine Sense, and we'll say that is what you can see in the wind. That is the circle.
Well, it's the circle of death instead of the circle of life.
Yeah. Stay in the circle and you may survive.
They're just dying to come get us.
Take a point. Royce, you are up. Bael is on deck.
Yeah, let me get a 10-foot circle.
Okay, where?
On the group that I can get the most a minute. Can I go to the right a little bit and try to get those two groups in the middle, like
Those
as
two?
much of that as I can? Yeah.
You can get those two
Yeah,
groups.
right
Yeah, you
there.
can get those two groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna cast lightning arrow at 3rd level.
Oh my god.
Let me go ahead and make that attack roll.
Fuck.
That is a 29 to hit.
Yeah, so that'll hit.
Dex 14 saves for all of them.
Okay. So one horde rolled a 20 and the other one rolled a 9.
Well, it goes for my next one that I shoot. So
Yeah, you rolled the attack roll to hit one, and now they all made their dex save.
correct. What was the one who I hit's dex save though? Oh no, never mind.
Yeah. They just take 48 lightning damage. Straight up on a hit.
He's gonna take 17 lightning damage. Now let me roll the 2d8 that would happen for all of them to share if they either get it or don't. They're gonna take 8 damage or 4 if they save. For everything in that 10-foot circle.
Okay. Oh shit, I do have to multiply that. Oh no, that's 37, and then 40. Okay. One from this group is going to die, and 2 from that horde are going to die.
Right. And then I'm gonna take my second shot at the guy that's like the lead one in that group right in front of that one.
That one?
Yeah, and this is just a normal arrow.
Cool.
Oh, that's probably gonna miss. That's a 19.
That'll hit. They're undead. They're villagers. Like, what armor are we talking about here?
I like it.
You in what armor?
Thank you. I needed that. Is that the asshole cat?
Nope.
Oh, it's the other one.
Huh.
That is. Give me 1 second. Do I need to split my necrotic out?
Give me 1 second.
Asshole cat was an asshole outside here today.
No, it's only poison damage.
Well, that's 28 points of damage.
All right. So that's another one down.
Another one bites the dust.
Fuck.
And then give me 1 second.
Actually, I'm going to delete them so that I can move them easier here in a minute. What you doing? Anything in terms of movement, or are you going to stay where you are?
gonna stay right where I'm at, and then my Drake is gonna move up to the front of our group, and I'm gonna urge everyone to not run in front of my Drake.
Amashu lit up his mace like the moment you guys left with lightning, kind of looks back at you like, bruh. Nah. Okay, Bael is up and then Tomash.
All right. I'm going to go up beside the Drake, but still within the 10-foot circle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn towards the group on the left common, and I pull out that new toy I got, and I'm going to hold my action. Once a group or two groups gets within 5 feet of me, I'm going to acid breath them.
Nice. By the way, you don't have to have the Trammel out to do that.
I know, but it's for aesthetics.
Fair.
And
Just so you don't pull
would
it
it,
out in areas where
yeah,
attention.
yeah.
To be fair. To be fair.
So I hold my action with acid breath.
Okay. All right. So he sees you pointing down that column with that. He's gonna step out to the side of the Drake, and he'll throw out 2 Eldritch Blasts. Oh no, 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Or whatever.
Or whatever. That's a 12. That is a 26. That is a dirty 20, so 2 of them are going to hit. That is 6 points of damage and 7 points of damage for a total of 13. Which is going to knock another one of those guys down. Dead. All right. This zombie column is going... I'll move them as individual groups. Wait for your action to go beforehand.
Yeah, I'm waiting until like if
I
two
have
groups
to move
can
that.
make
I
it,
have to move that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna put it in the back. But yeah,
if 2 groups can get up there, that'd be cool.
yeah. I'll move all of them before you make your decision. That one's gonna go there.
Well, can I get that group before it goes over there, or is it too
No, because
late?
I'm moving them where they're gonna be, so that you can see what you would do. Because you can still turn.
I want to try to get most of them I can with the 30-foot cone.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can get most of them, bud.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
It's Dex 19.
22 and a 21. God, nat 20 and a 19 on the die. Holy hell.
I rolled a total of 26.
It says 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. This horde is going to take 2 swings at you. Both will miss. And that is all they will do. Alvin, you are up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have any AoE stuff, so I'm just gonna go up. So I'm 10 feet from the nearest one. So just maybe a step. Yeah, that's fine.
Trying to keep as many
And
people in that circle as possible. Yeah.
yeah, and take a swing at the guy who's closest to me, which I think is like the right above. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I thought I was having you to go for that group, but
No, either way,
yeah,
but
either one works.
swing at somebody.
Yeah,
That's a 29 to hit.
I'll hit.
Uh, do I roll poison?
No.
Right. I'll just do a first level.
You get the extra damage, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a first level smite.
Okay.
That's 28 damage.
Okay. So I don't use hordes a lot. Okay, so 2 of the zombies in that unit will die off of it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a group of 5. They share a health pool just to make it a little bit easier to manage
Cool.
enemy health and stuff like
Okay.
that. So above
Uh,
game stuff, but yeah.
sure. So which, yeah. So all right, I'll take another swing at,
Okay.
I guess the same horde
Okay.
that I just hit. That's a 32 to hit,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, I'll do another first level smite, and I'll add a hit die
Okay.
this time. Do I do lightning?
Mm-hmm. They're undead. It's only poison.
That's right. Yeah, that's 51 damage.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah, I rolled double sixes on the lightning.
Oh my god. So that's another 2 from that one dead.
And I'll make a. So there's only
1 left in that first
one
horde.
one left. I'll go up to him and make a shaft attack.
Okay.
That is a 33 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Won't use any resources on this
Hell
one.
no.
That's 8. Or sorry, rolled the wrong die. That is 21 damage.
What the fuck? It's dead, by the way.
And then with whatever movement I have left, I'll just get maybe like 5 feet just to the east, so that yeah, so that everyone's in
Except for
my
Tomash is
aura
in front.
except for Tomash,
Okay.
and that's me.
Cool. These guys are going to take their 30 feet of move speed. These guys are as well. Same with these. Move those guys there. And that is all they're going to do. Lucy, you're up.
I need
A
a
20-foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We all knew it. We all
Oh
knew it
yeah,
was
we
coming.
all knew what was coming. You want to get the 5 groups that just came in?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's the save?
20 decks.
Okay, that is an 8. That is a 14. That is a 19 and a 5.
Woohoo!
How many
29.
melted?
29 fire damage.
29 fire damage. Front
And
5 groups. Okay. So 1 will die in each of these groups.
So essentially, I killed a whole group.
Yes. And primed the group to have another one go down pretty effectively. Royce, you're up, followed by Bael.
great. I need a 30-foot cone from my Drake's face.
Oh my god, is it finally happening? That is not my 30-foot cone, but okay, hold up. We're remaking the cone because I have squares on this map real quick. 20, 30. What in the fuck?
Is your ghost bugging you?
Dude, my door just closed.
And yes, it is finally happening. Something fun. What damage type should I
No,
do
like, my
by
door
Al?
was open and then it just closed. So yeah,
Go lightning.
don't even
Do
check.
lightning again? Yeah, I think we're gonna do lightning breath.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Although
gonna
it's
lightning
It's a
breath.
fire drake.
It doesn't matter. He can make whatever I want.
Oh shit, that's right.
Doesn't have to match his essence. So it's a DC 14 save for Dex.
Okay. 3, 20, 3, and 5.
So they're gonna take 28 lightning damage if they didn't save. They're gonna take 14 if they saved.
Okay. $28.
28 if they didn't save, 14 if they saved.
Okay. So,
Now that was an action, but does that count as a spell because it's a breath weapon?
No.
That's your bonus action because it's your bonus action to command the Drake, and that's the Drake's action.
No,
No,
it's an action to
when you want-
command it.
Yeah. For the breath weapon, I believe
Oh.
it is. Yeah.
Great, we're gonna cast another 3rd level lightning arrow as a bonus action.
And just hold it for your next turn. Let me double check that. Yeah, Drake Warden feature limited use. Yeah. As an
Yeah, it's an
action.
action.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the Drake's
No,
thing.
because
that
he can do it from his body too if he wants.
it's
Think
neat.
of it's like an Echo Knight attack.
And yeah, I'm gonna hold that lightning arrow for my next turn and then back up. Just a wee little bit. Closer to Lucy. I don't know. I'm trying to body block for Lucy on that side.
Oh, okay.
I just wanna just trying to protect her.
Okay.
Fun
Everybody
thing
playing
here is
protect
that
the princess.
the fun thing here is that my 10-foot aura that's on the map also happens to be my reach.
Yeah.
So I'll instantly know if I get an AoE or AOO.
Is my Drake in melee range?
Yeah.
Nah, whatever. He'll move back into the circle anyway. He'll take the hit.
Okay. So that will hit because that is a 19 on die. So that is 12 points of damage. bludgeoning damage from the slam attack, and his move speed is reduced to 0, so no, he won't move back.
Like an asshole. That'll end my turn.
Yeah, these motherfuckers basically have Sentinel. Okay. Vael, and then Tomash.
All right, so that group right there just did their reaction, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to. You see that little gap in between that group in the front where the Drake is and the one behind them?
Mm-hmm.
Move me there with 30-foot circle.
Sorry, move you where?
All right, you see where the one is in front of the Drake?
Yeah.
You see that little opening gap behind them?
Yeah.
Move me there.
There?
In the gap in between that group and the one behind them.
Okay, so either way you go, if you want to, trying to go there?
I was trying to do my turn undead, or to try and destroy a good bit if I can.
Yeah, you gotta be, I mean, you can destroy them from right where you are.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to move there since they already had their reaction, so they don't get an opportunity attack on me.
Okay, they get as many reactions as they have zombies left. Just fair warning.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
All right.
These things are essentially just opportunity attack machines. That's what they are.
All right. Oh. All right. Then the gap up there, off to the right, where Lucy struck the fireball.
Okay. I'm still not sure what you're trying to do.
Channel divinity, turn undead.
Yeah, that's only a 30-foot
Yeah,
radius around him, so he's trying to get in as many as he can.
So, like, you can move there and try. Is that where you were going for?
Yeah.
Okay.
30-foot circle.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it's actually 30 feet on this map, though, because it's not quite. There it is. Okay.
All right. So I kneeled down, put my shield on the ground, holding my holy symbol. I'm sorry, villagers. In the name of Io, turn. We'll save 18.
Okay. Let me roll for how many groups? One. Sorry, I'm gonna roll these first. The 4 groups from that first. That's a 14, a 0, a 10, and a 1. Let me roll for. Sorry, that was 3 groups. There's that group. 14, 11 for the other 2 back groups. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so basically everything that took her but didn't. 12, 4, 8, 6, 4, and a 6. So yeah, they all failed.
Are they all turned or destroyed? Because I was using
Yeah.
the destroy part.
Well, it's you use turn, and then any of them that happen to be CR2 or less are immediately destroyed.
Yeah, so
But everybody else is still turned.
So let me just move that real quick because yes. They basically all fucking turned to ash in that circle. Yeah, I got them all. So yeah, you just see this kind of like multicolored, like rainbow light come from where Bile was in like a 30-foot circle around his body, and just a bright flash of light circle goes up, and they're just dust, and immediately get picked up and kicked down in the wind. is what you see happen.
I stand up and move back the rest of my movement.
Okay. By the way, I totally forgot when you moved into their range, they got an opportunity attack against you. So that's why you stopped there. That's only 6 bludgeoning damage, by the way, before you cast it.
All right. Well, there goes a temporary hit points.
Right.
Not temporary hit points.
Your maximum HP.
Yeah, they're better than temporary hit points because you can heal them back.
All right, so Tomash's turn now. He's going to throw 2 Eldritch Blast at that group. It's a nat 20. So that is 16 damage on the first one. And I cocked it on the side. 9 damage on the second for a total of 25. Killing 2. Oh, wait, he had 3 blasts. Sorry. Last one's also going to hit for 6. So he will actually just 3 Eldritch Beams. Boop, boop, boop. Just drop all 3 of them. And he will take a step back into the circle of protection. That's the end of his turn. You didn't recast Divine Sense because it takes an action, correct? Huh? Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I need all of you guys to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Is it a spell?
Nope.
Is it a magical ability?
It's a breath weapon.
So is that a magical effect?
No. Magical effect would be like frightening presence.
You said Dex.
Yes.
22 for myself and a 15 for my Drake. Sorry.
Everyone remember to add 4 if you're in the circle.
26 for me then.
Okay, so that will succeed. Tomash is a 29, which will succeed.
I just have a 17.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Same as Lucy.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So that is 70 points of fire damage to Bael, Lucy, and Alvin, and 35 to all of those who saved.
How much?
70 if you failed, which your Drake did.
Drake is dead.
Yeah.
For now.
Yep. The only bad I forgot to roll the save for the things.
Wait, that's fire damage. Isn't the Drake resistant to fire?
Oh, Drake's immune to fire, isn't he? Royce.
Sorry, what was that? My
He's
turn?
He's immune to fire, right?
He is immune to
So he
fire, and
takes
I'm
0.
resistant.
So he takes 0, and you'll take half. Oh, you'll take a quarter.
So 17.
Yeah. By the way, both those guys failed their save, so they're dead. Yeah.
He's a fire dragon. I don't like it.
All right. Alvin, you're up, and Lucy's on deck.
Okay. How far away is the dragon from me?
30 feet and up 20 feet on top of the roof.
Okay. I'm gonna run forward 30 feet toward the dragon.
Or sorry, 15 feet on the ground, or 20 feet on the ground.
Okay. Um, I will. I'm gonna misty step up onto the roof.
Okay, onto the roof. Okay, not onto the Drake.
Um, yeah, just onto the roof, I think,
Okay.
for now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will take a couple of swings at the dragon.
Okay.
That's a 29 to hit,
That'll hit.
3rd level smite.
Yep.
I assume the type is just dragon, not undead.
It is undead. It's another Draco.
Oh, it is undead.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll use a hit die,
Yep. And take out poison, obviously.
take out poison. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. That's 48 damage.
Damn. Okay.
And second attack is a 31 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
3rd level smite, hit die. That's 58 damage.
Cool.
And I already bonus action, so that will be my turn.
All right. Lucy.
I am going. I'm going to cast a 6th level magic missile at it.
Okay.
No,
I didn't mean to do that, but okay.
You gonna take it?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to. Okay, so I have 8 to do.
Yes. I'll be back in 1 second while she's rolling damage.
I'm gonna kill this thing.
we should be close to leveling, shouldn't we?
I don't even know at this point.
Oh, we like just leveled.
We're probably like 10 weeks away from another level.
I don't know where that die went. That's a problem.
It's a D4 of death, isn't it?
You've got a cantrip on our floor, guys.
Yeah.
That's not really what I'm worried about. It's more the cats think that it's a toy for them.
Yeah.
It's not.
People complain about Legos and that. Legos are nothing. Step on a jack or a D4.
I still
Oh,
like the guy who was in the Tournament of Death last year who pulled out a bag entirely of D4s and suplexed someone onto them.
Okay. Well, I rolled 30 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, I'm dead.
Okay. Any movement?
I found it.
Any movement?
Yeah. Can I go like behind the barrel and crate over here?
Yeah, you can go behind that.
Maybe like more behind the barrel. Yeah, closer like that. Like I can still see.
Okay. All right.
Crate and barrel. Lucy, this is not the time to shop for overpriced housewares.
Jesus. Bruh.
Okay, I thought it was funny.
It was funny.
It's one of those ones that makes me go, bruh. Like, I don't want to laugh at it, but it's funny. Royce and then Bael.
yeah. I'm not going to use that lightning arrow because there's only one of him now.
I mean, it's still
So,
48.
yeah.
It's still 48 lightning damage.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure that me taking 2 shots with sharpshooter is better. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Uh, 24 and a 26.
Both will hit.
$30 from the first, and then oh my god.
Did you roll minimum damage? Also, are you taking necrotic out?
No, I'm not taking necrotic out. Do I need to?
Yes.
So 25 from the first, and yeah, we'll just go with a 19 for the second, which is minimum damage.
Ugh.
Yeah, then I'm gonna move behind my Drake.
Okay.
Kind of use him for cover because I know this guy's got a fire breath.
That won't help you, but fire consumes everything.
Except a fire Drake.
All right, Bael. What you doing?
All right. First thing, how's this undead thing
Hurt.
looking?
Hurt.
Hurt.
Probably
Like last-
you probably can't kill it yourself, but it's close to dying.
They're better off healing at the moment. 'Cause
No.
I'm pretty low.
Oh yeah.
One more breath weapon. If I fail, I'm down.
Yeah, true. Or
So-
kill it so it doesn't get a chance to.
Yeah. I'll probably have to bring out the big gun on this. Well, not 6th level, but 5th. Alright, so if I move directly under it, will the breath weapon still hit me?
Yes, because that's how cones work.
Like
You'd physically have to get into the build, like jump through the window underneath him. Like even if you're at his head, it goes basically in D&D, like as rules. Basically, it goes straight down from where his
Alright.
mouth is and out.
looking directly under him. Is there a window?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run right towards it. As before I jump in the window, I'm casting 5th level guiding bolt.
Okay. Make the attack roll for guiding bolt, and then make an acrobatics or athletics check.
I rolled a 15 plus 12.
That'll hit. That's 27.
$32 damage.
Okay.
And acrobatics 16.
You'll take 8 bludgeoning damage as you roll through the window inside the house. But you're in there now. You're inside now.
Who's up after me, you have advantage.
Okay. Anything else? Are you done? Because that's all your movement.
I cast a spell. Can't bonus action.
Cool.
Actually, guiding bolt. Hey, that's an action, right?
Yep.
And I can't cast another spell, so yeah, I'm done.
Cool. 25 feet of movement, Tomash, bonus action Misty Step. I did not realize he had the other day.
I just pulled a Tom Cruise.
And then, yeah, pretty much. And then he's going to make his first of 2 attacks. So we'll have advantage.
Nat 20.
Double nat 20s.
Let's go.
I don't
So
know
we
if
say-
it's going to show. I don't know if it's going to show up because of the way my camera functions, but double nat 20s. I'll take a photo.
Do we say it's dead?
It'll last longer. I don't actually know if it's dead because of how Tomash's attacks works. If he fails the dexterity saving throw on the weapon, yeah, it's dead. But he has a +6, so we'll see what happens. So he needs to roll an 8 or lower on the big die. That's a 6. So yeah, just lightning just basically holds it up, pours it with the lightning, just cuts through this thing. And it falls forward to the ground, dead.
Blocking my window.
No. Kind of lands off to the side.
I'll look around here for survivors. Real quick.
Not anybody directly in this building. It kind of looks like an apothecary shop a little bit. Like you see pots and flowers, dried flowers and stuff out. But
Any healing pots?
make a perception check.
$29 with advantage.
Yeah, you find like 8 regular healing potions on one of the shelves. Like right
Alright,
next to you.
I'll grab them real quick
Okay.
and then hand them out. Give everybody 2 each.
Okay.
You said regular, right?
Yeah.
Here you go, Royce, Lucy, Alvin. Hold on, let me heal you real quick. I'll upcast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
Everybody gets 22.
And who's still low? I can lay on hands, people.
I'm at about half.
Right. How much do you want?
Do you want to heal me to full?
How much is that?
48.
Yeah, have 48.
What about you, Royce? Tomash?
Oh, I'm good.
That was exactly 70% of my health with that fucking shit.
What about you, Alvin?
On a scale of 1 to 135, I'm at 87. A little over half.
Alright, I'll give you 35.
Cool.
And I'll give the rest to me, which is 20.
So Maj will just drink one of the regular healing potions because he didn't take that much. That's 2 3s for 6. Plus 2 is 8. Cool.
So I guess we just continue on toward the center where it seems like this wind is coming from.
I think we should check buildings, see if there's any survivors.
Yeah, if you guys want to spend time doing that, absolutely.
At the moment, the people's safety is more important at the moment. The more we get
I,
back.
I agree, but I think the Drakenvater is much more likely to find survivors than we are. I think our job here is to create a distraction and draw the zombies away from him.
Alright.
Let's light some fires or something then. Let's
Yeah.
make a big distraction.
With the wind currently going, you guys might accidentally burn the entire city down. Just to put that out there.
Head to the center.
We haven't committed genocide yet, so we
Lucy's
probably
over
won't.
there like, I'm not saying that's a deal breaker.
Hey, DM, for my next turn, I'd like to spend it violating the Geneva Convention.
Wait, where's Geneva?
Thought that was chocolate.
Wait, who's Geneva?
No, that's the Godiva convention. It's a different convention.
So not also Geneva chocolate?
Wait, isn't the Kadiva convention of naked women on horses?
Lady Godiva. Are you telling me that I can't stop you now? Sorry, that joke was a lot better in my head.
It was pretty good. It's a pretty good
It
one.
was okay, but I've heard better right from you.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, if you guys want to spend time possibly like marking houses that you see survivors in or something like that instead of getting them out yourselves while proceeding to the center, that's also something you guys could do.
Yeah, we can do that. Making our way towards the center.
Okay.
As we're walking, I will drink a potion of greater healing.
Okay. Make a perception check for me. I'm gonna say Bael because you know the town. Actually, make 2 perception checks back to back for me.
Advantage 1 is nat 20. Second
4.
roll coming up.
4.
30.
Okay.
That's an 11. That's in my crutch. That's a 13, so 23.
The first one you find on your way towards the center of town. 17, 18 homes that have lights on in the second floor that you can see barricaded through windows. Things have been barricaded through windows that you're able to mark just basically with your claw, like on the door, to be like, hey, there's something inside here that you guys can come back to at some point if you need to.
All right.
Secondarily, the storm as you get closer, because you know this town is over the meeting hall where like the heads of the different circles meet. This seems to be the center point of this.
Guys, it's over at the meeting hall. We have to head there.
Yeah, we should head in that direction then.
And I'll look around for the scouts. If I see them, I'll mark the house.
They're invisible, but you can hear a footstep every now and then on the roof. They're kind of following you guys to try and get a scout out idea at this
Okay.
point. Lucy and Bael can hear them. The rest of you guys can't, but
I'll turn towards the footsteps, point in that direction, point at the house. I'm probably like, how the hell?
Okay.
Wait, if we're the Wizard of Oz, which one's Toto?
I mean, you're the one who blesses the rains.
how do you guys want to proceed?
I think same way as before. I'll be in the middle with the aura.
Tomash in front.
I'll be off to his left.
Okay. Same diamond formation as before as you guys enter. You guys trying to be stealthy when you enter? That's the general.
We can be very stealthy if we want to, guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
cast
throw up
Pass
another.
without a try.
As we enter, I'll throw up another divine sense as well.
Okay.
So if we're gonna stealth, everyone gets +10.
Yep. Holy shit. That's a nat 20 for 31 for Tomash.
That's a net 20 for a 31 for Alvin.
Okay.
I only ended up with a 25. I rolled a 6.
I rolled 15 with a +10 and +2. That's 27.
Okay.
Since I have advantage and disadvantage, I rolled 3.
22.
Okay. Fairly stealthy. So when you guys enter the room in your formation, let me count the bricks. About 70 feet away from you all, you see Sahar at the altar worshipping the gods of the dragons. All 5 of them are represented in the statue at the end, about 10 feet in front of her, holding her staff up, magic kind of emanating from the tip without turning around.
Magic emanating
Just
from
the tip?
where?
The tip
Just
of
the tip?
the tip of her staff.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Just the tip of her staff. I realized what I did the second I said it.
Mm-hmm.
So did we.
Yeah. It's
I'm here
great.
chuckling.
Without turning around. I knew they would send you.
I looked up to you. Why?
You think this is about you? Her voice
No.
has suddenly changed.
Green idiot.
Do you think?
What
No,
do her
no.
eyes look like?
She has her back to you guys still while she's talking, so you
Okay.
can't see them.
Does it look like with this something emanating off the staff? Does it look like she's like in the process of casting a spell?
It is looks like she has already cast a spell and is holding control of it.
I cast dispel magic.
What level?
On the third is all
Roll,
I've got.
then roll for it.
Yep.
Can I give him guidance?
No.
I rolled a natural 14, so that's an 18.
That is what you needed to roll because control weather is an 8th level spell.
GG.
You see the magic from the staff tip kind of turn around, and she turns around, and you see in her eyes there's like lightning crackling behind them now. They're not that light blue. There's power here. But really, Bael, did you ever think this was just about you?
But why turn?
Turn, what are you talking about?
Why did you turn on us?
Again,
And as
you
she's
use,
talking,
you use
I
that
activate
term.
I activate my immunity.
What type of damage?
Lightning.
Okay. You use that word turn like I haven't been this way for a very long time. Stuck in a form I hated. To maintain my identity.
You get a confused look on his face. Like, what? What form?
Two 1,000 years.
Is such a crick in the neck?
All of a sudden, a flying carpet and a monkey come in out of nowhere, and you sense that a musical number is coming on.
Is it Aladdin?
I can show you the world.
Jesus Christ. Take a point, take a point. 2,000 years. Stuck looking not like myself. Waiting for this moment.
Who are you really?
I think you know.
Is there some kind of rule I can figure this out?
Yeah, you can make a general intelligence check.
I
Guidance?
just whispered to Bael, like, Bael, did we ever tell you how we met your mother?
If it's in Canada, I'm going to hit you.
No, it's literally this moment right now.
No, it is not, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
No. Sylvagosa is on the dead coast.
Well,
She's
as
fine.
far as we know.
Yeah, she's fine.
23 total with guidance.
The hair has always been more druidically inclined. They are a druid. And when she says I think you know who I am, it clicks that one of the 10 is a druid. You guys didn't check all the caskets.
So there's 11?
No,
Oh.
there was 10. But one of them didn't get sealed away. And just because
I've got your friends' heads. Ha ha.
It's Stormbringer.
Yup. As you see Sahar dispel or true polymorph and turn back into an elven woman, probably, and looks like she's in her mid 500s at this point because she's a druid and has lived for about 3,000 years. And I need all of you, except for the Drake, to make dexterity saving throws, please.
If it's lightning,
I
don't
have your
to.
friends' heads.
Is it lightning? I don't have to.
It's not lightning.
Oh fuck.
Is it a
23.
spell or magical effect?
It is, in fact, a spell.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah.
Anybody got a counter spell?
I'm gonna use a point of inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
you
it. That's
said
in.
Dex?
Yeah, that's only an 18 for Tomash.
Is that we get the 4 from Alvin
You
too,
do.
right?
Yep.
21.
Just have a 16.
Okay. Royce.
26.
26 bile.
Yeah.
And the Drake. Or, well, no, not the Drake. The Drake is excluded.
I rolled a 26.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I want to double check something on this. Okay. Give me 1 second. Toma, I'm not gonna do it that high actually, but it is a 45-foot ceiling. As Tomash, Alvin, and Lucy are lifted all the way up to the ceiling. Whoa, what the fuck?
Wait, what the heck is this shit?
What'd your Drake get, by the way?
You said the Drake didn't have to roll.
Yeah, so I didn't roll it.
Sorry. So the Drake floats up, but he's not he doesn't matter because he's a fly speed, so he can move out of it.
Oh, he rolled a 13.
Yeah. So but he'll float up, but he'll just start flapping his wings like really, just to, like turn his neck and look at her. I need everyone to roll initiative at that point too. Okay. Is anybody above 20?
Oh, 21.
21 for Bael. Royce, you're not above 20. 20 to 15.
I'm having a squirrel brain moment.
Yeah.
17.
17 for Lucy. Alvin, what did
It's a 20, I'm sorry.
20 for Royce. Alvin, what did you get?
Ocho.
8. Okay. All right. You 1 second to figure out something. All right, I need Bael to make a Constitution saving throw, please. On her turn, and then Bael, you're up.
Is it a spell?
Yes.
I'm taking an inspiration on that.
Okay.
All right, that's an 18. 24, 28 because Alvin.
Alvin is not within 10 feet of you anymore.
I'm way up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
All right, then 24.
Meets it, beats it, so you will take half, which is 18 points of necrotic damage. All right. That is her entire ass turn. Byle, then Royce and Lucy.
Take it she's not a celestial fiend, right?
No, she's just an elf.
All right. That ain't gonna work then. Shite. She's how far?
60 feet.
Looking through my spells here. All right. 4th level guiding bolt. If I'm within range, that is.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, 120 feet.
Okay. Is that nat 20?
Yeah.
All right, so let me get ready to start helping you calculate that. So that is... the fuck is 7 times 6?
42.
42.
42 plus whatever you roll.
$22.
So 66 points of damage?
64.
64. Yes, sorry. Okay.
Nintendo 64.
All right, any movement.
And that should be a DC 32 concentration from her.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it is. I don't even think she can make that with advantage. Oh, no, she can't. So...
I will move under Lucy, try break her fall.
Okay. So, yeah, that ends concentration. So you guys fall. Make an athletics check by L.
I rolled a 15, 18.
So I rolled says 22 points of bludgeoning damage when you guys all hit the ground. I will say Lucy and Bael split that damage, so 11 each.
Accidentally put it in Helen.
I hate when I do that. Royce and then Lucy.
Are we all prone as well?
Yeah, you guys are all prone as well.
Okay.
Well, when I've caught Lucy,
You cushioned her blow, but you still fall down on the ground.
all right.
So you're prone too.
That's
way
fine.
off to the right. Can I see him if I go up those stairs? Or see her?
Yeah, if you go all the way around that pillar, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Also, hat tip to Seafood Games for all the awesome maps tonight. I love you guys so much.
Then I'm gonna take both my shots with sharpshooter at him. Or her.
Okay.
Want another brother?
So it's 22 for one of them. And then the other one was
A what?
26. I'm sorry. Mathing is hard.
Guiding bolt hits her. She goes to one knee, loses the concentration. People fall. You kind of run out to the right around the pillar, let go of the first shot. You think you've got it dead to rights. First one, she holds the staff up and just at the last second deflects it down. But she
You
doesn't
do
see
have
the
it.
second one coming. Boom! And hits her.
He does have advantage on his first shot.
He does, yeah. Actually, he did.
Wouldn't have changed anything. I rolled the exact same.
Yeah. God.
Do I need to split necrotic out of this?
No, you do not.
A 31 on the hit.
Okay.
Then my Drake's gonna fly up into her face. Just take as much move speed as he can up there.
How much move speed does he have?
I think it just changed. So one sec.
I think it's 50 flying. Or is it 60?
It's 40.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 40 flying. Yeah, and that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Great. Lucy.
Land on top of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up first of all. Then I'm going to.
As a free action where I say fuck her up.
I'm gonna cast banishment on her.
Okay.
So that's a charisma 20.
Ruh-roh. Say nat 20 for a 23.
Gonna try bend luck.
Yeah, go for it. What's Ben Luck die anyway?
B4. So if I get a 4, do you want a picture?
No.
It's a 4.
Okay.
Let's go.
So is she of this plane?
She is.
She'll be back in a minute. Is that the way that works?
Mm-hmm. So, what do you guys like to do for the minute of time you have?
Get up, looking up. Hi, if you're listening, we can use some restorage here. As he chuckles. Heal. I can do a 4th level mass healing word to heal us some.
Okay.
Woohoo, 16. And I get
Oh, wait, we have a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's 16 to everybody?
yeah.
Okay.
But I get 22.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use divination.
Tomash is going to get, like, behind her. Shit, as I throw him off the board. Oh my god. Is gonna, like, get here, and he's gonna make a stealth check. So you can hide from her. That's a 12, so probably not, but he's gonna try. Just to...
Let's all move in position.
Seek one out.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you divining?
I'm going to ask Ioun how they imprisoned her before.
While he's doing that, can we all move up into position?
Yeah, you guys can move up into position for a second. Your eyes kind of do like the roll backy thing when Ioun talks to you. Oh, actually, that's not the purpose of divination.
It's
Concerning
a single question.
Concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within the next 7 days.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to use it. Sorry.
Was you thinking of divine intervention?
I think he's thinking of legend lore, too.
I just read Legend of Lore
Yeah.
right before, so brain wasn't working completely. I'm actually going to stealth check then.
Okay. You want to stay where you are, or do you want to move up closer?
I'm going to stay where I'm at. And well, I'm going to move up one pillar, but I'm going to stealth check. Don't forget, though. It hasn't been an hour, and I still have concentration, I believe.
You do. Yeah, so that would actually be a 23 for Tomash then instead of a 12. All right.
I have a 28.
Cool.
And I'm gonna go up right next to where she disappeared from. And I'm gonna activate the Blessing of the Raven Queen, which lasts for an hour.
Oh, fuck. Let's go.
So for the next hour, I have +3 to attack, +3 damage, and a 60-foot fly speed.
Let's go. All right. Lucy?
So, sorry, and then I'm also gonna hold an action to attack as soon as she rematerializes.
Okay. Like, you guys are, like, counting in your head, like, the time, and you know, like, 3 seconds left, you just ready. All right, Lucy, where are you moving to?
I guess up, like opposite the Drake.
Okay. Vile, where are you moving to?
I am going to be off to her right side, directly up close and personal, because I'm going to hold an action.
Okay, what are you going to hold?
Uh, 5th level inflict wounds.
Okay. So when she pops back in, make your
So we both get +2 to these attack rolls. Those
mhm.
were
Yep.
well, so that's a 36 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Second level smite,
Okay.
and I'll do a hit die for 2d6 lightning and poison, or no?
I was gonna say take out the lightning.
Oh, take out. Oh, okay. Can I just not spend the hit die then?
I'll say you'll. They're called the Stormbringer. You probably have an idea. You shouldn't use
okay.
lightning damage.
Poison, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're only immune to the effect. Wait.
Just the condition or the
Give
damage?
me 1 second. No, it's the condition.
Okay.
Bell, what was your hit?
I was waiting until he's done.
Roll while he's mathing damage.
That's 47 damage.
Okay. Fuck, are you serious? Dude,
You heard the roll.
stop using weighted dice. Jesus Christ.
I'm not using
I
weighted dice.
know. So that's what, 60-10?
7.
I thought you said 4th level.
5th level.
Okay. Do you want to roll or do you want to take the 37 I rolled?
I'll roll.
Okay. Big money,
That's
no him.
45.
Holy hell. Okay.
So that's 45 plus 70.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was with me tonight.
Fucking apparently. Jesus Christ. All right, now I gotta read when they come back from banishment. Give me 1 second, because I believe it might actually be Lucy's turn again. Now it happens at the end of Lucy's turn is when she comes back. Unless she drops it early. I assume you guys want the full minute because you guys did all the healing stuff. So that would make it Tomash's turn. And then Alvin's.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies.
His first attack roll was a natural 1. His second attack roll was a natural 20.
Perfectly balanced.
That's all things should be. So it's a 1 on the damage that is 17. No. 15 bludgeoning damage. That is a 6 fire damage for 21.
She must be pretty effed up
Oh,
right
yeah, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw, which they failed. So that's 4d6, which is another 22 points of damage. Cool. So now it's Alvin's turn.
now. Reaction. Fuck her up.
How's she looking?
Bad.
All right. Let's do bonus action. I'll just do Vow of Enmity to
Okay.
get advantage on this,
Okay.
and then we'll make 2 swings. Uh, so that's a natural 18, so that's a 36 to hit,
That'll hit.
or 38 because I'm next to other people.
No, the advantage supersedes it.
Oh,
Remember?
oh, right. Good call. So 36 to hit.
Yeah.
I'll do a first level smite. And I get the poison die and the improved divine smite. That's 36 damage.
Okay.
And second attack. Nope, that's only a natural 19. So that's gonna only be like 37 to hit.
Yeah, that's unfortunately gonna
Good.
miss.
But
Sorry.
well, no crit is what I was kind of bummed about. But I'll do my last first level smite.
Yeah.
Um, that's 28 damage.
How much was the first one again? I think I entered it wrong. If you don't have it, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't. I re-rolled the dice. I don't have it.
It was like 30 something. Mid 30s.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely did it wrong. How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna take. I think after the first hit, she's sort of startled or like, she's knocked off balance a little bit, and it exposes her neck. So that with the second hit, I just come right down and behead her.
And the head just goes down the stairs.
And Royce goes after it.
Yeah, like, there you go, Royce.
I'm gonna run after the head and immediately throw it in my bag because I'm collecting heads now.
Hey, look, she gave you head.
Thanks.
That was a bad joke. I laughed, but I shouldn't have.
It was a bad joke, a horrible joke, even. But I'm gonna need you to keep going.
What would you guys like to do?
See what she has on her.
Um, like the previous 10 you've defeated after you've cut off their heads, her body kind of ground opens up, green fire kind of dusts it fairly quickly.
So no items.
No.
What about her staff?
Make an Arcana check.
That is a 14 plus 6 is 20.
It was. You pick it up. You don't feel any magic in it. It was a conduit.
I'm sure Dropping Father has some use for this, maybe.
Okay.
And I immediately run outside to see if all the undead are still undead or did they drop?
They are still undead, and they are still alive.
About how much do I see?
Make a perception check.
And it's a 13 on the first roll. Yeah, I rolled low, and that's a 26.
From your slightly elevated position on the temple looking down the main streets of the city, there's probably a couple thousand left, but that means enough people are alive to probably take care of that amount. You're more worried if there's another undead dragon, but from your vantage point, you don't see any in the sky.
Speaking of vantage points, can I, when we go outside, because it hasn't been an hour yet, can I just fly up in the air a ways and see what I can see?
Yeah.
We'll just say to everyone, like, be right back. And I just go vertical.
You gonna do Superman fist up?
Hell yeah.
Let's
Show
go.
off. Show off.
Well, you've never seen Alvin do this before.
Doesn't stop him from yelling show off when you start flying. You do not see any undead dragons in your immediate vicinity around the city. There's probably 2,000, 3,000 undead dragonborn left. So probably about a tenth of the city. Or sorry,
Can I
a quarter of
see-
the city probably got turned, and probably about half of that is left at this point.
Can I see, like, other places where there are survivors?
Yes.
Okay. Can I, like, and with however much time I have, like, almost an hour.
Right. You have like 58 minutes.
Can I, like, fly to those areas and just, like, reassure people that someone will be along soon?
Yeah, of course.
And, and like get up at some kind of vantage point where I can see where the Drakenvater is and sort of point to where the survivors are, and whatever else I can do to help from up there.
I'm out there out the balcony, elbows on the balcony and head down, just shaking my head.
Okay. Yeah, you easily reassure them. They're a little off put by a flying human in armor, but they're able to do what you want to do.
When I'm done with that, I'll come back and land with the rest of the party so we can head back together.
Okay. All right, I assume you guys are heading back to see the Dragon Father.
Mhm.
Takes you about a half an hour. You see some of the homes that you had marked earlier being emptied by people to take them to one of the circles to get them to safety. So things are progressing here fairly fast now that, there's not 50-mile-per-hour winds and things. Did you make it back and they open the gates for you and they're kind of standing there like, you've only been gone like 3 hours at this point. You're back.
We killed a few things. One very important thing.
Very important thing was one of the 10.
The what now?
Here's her staff.
I have her head.
She wasn't who she said she was all the time.
I didn't need to know that about the head, but thank you. So does that mean we're clear to clean up the city?
There are still a few thousand undead out there, so be careful, but the major threat seems to have passed.
Good.
Nobody's going to be creating more, at least not for a while.
Or ever, I hope.
That is a big ask.
All my friends, my family. It hurts. I have to kill
It hurts all of us.
I just put a hand on Vial's shoulder.
them. But here's her staff. It was a conduit. Maybe you have some use for it.
I'll see what we can do.
Apparently, she was using it to control the weather. You
Things
need
make
help.
sense now. More sense now, but
I go into detail about the 10. Explain to them who they are, what they're about. Apparently, this one was never sealed in a tomb or coffin.
it's a shame I didn't
She's
see it.
she's the fourth one of the 10 that we've killed.
Good. They should all die for serving something like that.
I so agree. But if you need help clearing the city of the undead, I'll help. Or is your clerics that are here capable of doing it?
We have a few that should make light work of it between the other fighters we have trained here. Who we have left, which seems to be more than we originally thought. We should be in good hands.
Do you
Did
have any word on how many survivors there were?
I was just gonna ask that.
Between all the circles and the survivor enclaves that we were able to make contact with today, we know at least 8,000. Just under half the city at minimum.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Thank IO.
It initially we feared much worse, to be honest, and I think you all did as well.
I apologize for doubting.
But
I think if I had had friends like Vial and Lucy and Royce and Tomash back when my town was attacked, things might have turned out a little differently.
I think it would have. Well, formidable, it seems.
Vial turns to Alvin. You wouldn't be human if you didn't have doubt.
Don't be racist.
Alvin, he
What
just
do you
doesn't
mean, you people?
understand. What does he mean by you people?
What do you mean by
I'm
that?
a half elf and I still understand he's being racist.
Wasn't being racist.
We still love you, Bael. Thank you for the healing, but none of us need it right now.
You need any Helen?
Regardless, If you all need to go on, you can take it from here. We can take it from you.
I think another day here of resting would be in suffice. I could help heal the sick and whatnot.
Yeah, I could help with that too. But we could use another night before we hit the road. We're pretty exhausted after that. I know we weren't gone long, but it was tough.
Mentally draining, even. Alright. Guys can use the facility you've been using this entire time you've been here.
We appreciate it.
Yes, we'll go into the city and start cleaning up this mess.
We may have had some backup plan to check all buildings and everything.
Yeah, we'll be very safe and secure and thorough over the next week or so, probably.
I don't know about you, but I need to wash off this blood.
More like wash off the soot. What did you get breathed on?
I used the power that I keep forgetting to use, and I killed a bunch in one shot.
Hmm.
And yeah, I got hit with fire breath.
Anyways. We can take
I
it from here, so
As you see, I'm eating a banana.
every time you bite through the peel, he just winces like really. Anyways, have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank
We
you.
will. With that, what do you guys want to do with the rest of your day?
Cleaning up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Lucy,
Yeah.
do you want to go find some place to take a bath?
Sure.
Okay.
Make sure you two use soap now. As Choco's walking off.
Okay. Yeah, there's like the unfortunately where you guys are gated inside in the section of the Circle of IO. There is a bathhouse with running water where you guys can clean off, but it's pretty communal. So think of more like a not Japanese spa is not the right word for it. More like a Roman bath where the water is like cycled out fairly fast instead of sitting there. But it's well kept, even with all the shit going on the last 2 days.
I'll get into the hottest part and just soak and sit.
I think whatever impure thoughts might have been in my head before, like as we approached the bathhouse, as soon as I get in there and I see like the thin film of like soot and grime wash off me, I I am immediately just not feeling sexy at all. And just like, all right, let's just fucking clean up.
Okay. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Food.
Food. Yeah.
Food and alcohol.
After taking a long, soaking, relaxing bath, clean my armor, and get some food and sit with the kids.
Okay.
Reassure them that everything's going to be okay.
When we're all seated together, I'll just raise a glass, look at everyone else, and I'll simply just say, 4 down, 6 to go. Drink.
Hold my milk up.
I think we have most of the heads too, right?
We
Those
should
are the
have,
4. Those are the
we
4
should have
down.
all of those. Yeah.
We're almost ahead.
That's what I thought. We were close to being halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
5v.
Thank you, Lucy.
5v.
Thank you.
5v5. That sounds fair.
I believe Penelope should have information on some or all of the rest of them. She did say she was back from her trip.
Should we call our friend and see if we can get back to Lil Scene tomorrow then? See what Penelope knows?
I mean, we can also see the progress of what's going on, too.
Yeah, the keep should be just about done by this point, I would think.
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
We could use a trip back home. I hope you don't mind me calling that home, Alvin.
Not at all. It's got to be
I ha-
somebody's home except, other than just me.
I haven't really ever had a home, so it's kind of a first for me.
Above
Well,
game, it's
I
been
have
138 days, so you guys do have a little bit more. But
Okay. And I'll just say to Rice, like, well, I've got a hometown that's empty, so if you ever want one,
I think I found one then. This is different. I'm sorry. It's just weird.
And I'll be
Haven't-
building a temple there, too.
I'll hunt a lot of things for us to eat. That's about all I'll do and drink beer. Maybe we can get my bartender to actually come, and then we'll all be fine.
That may take some coinage.
It's
I
not
don't.
like I don't have enough platinum.
Well, I'm not sure we'll be able to entice Buxom down to Lil Scene until there's somebody in Lil Scene to serve drinks to. Repopulating the place is going to take time.
And effort. She winks.
You
at all.
know, it would be nice to go actually kill my father now, I think. He deserves it.
You'll have to fill me in on the story there.
Hey, not around the kids.
I'm sorry, pay a visit to my father.
More gooder.
I would never hurt anyone, I promise you.
Royce, you're lucky I'm not one of those paladins who gets all righteous when people lie.
I mean, those uptight, goody ones.
Yeah,
Look,
fuck them.
I'm not going to be the one that does that to my father. I think my brother has some more words to give him. And more problems with him than me.
Are you saying some really sharp words?
Be blunt as well.
projectile words too.
I've also never met other elves, except for my brother. Have y'all?
Just the Shadar Kai.
Man, remember, this is still a new journey for me.
There are elves in the Feywild.
Are they nice, Lucy?
Depends on who you are, I suppose. You know, they have their own city and it disappears and reappears and disappears and reappears. Bit of a headache.
Sounds taxing.
I mean, I came across an elf or two on my travels, but like never had any dealings with a community of elves until Aston.
You know, Bael, if you're building a temple, though, you will need some of your priests there, won't you?
I'm sure some will come. Followers of IO and those who else follows others.
Perhaps
You
eventually, once we can ensure their safety from the Mage Emperor's persecution.
you should tell them the plan, though, and at least let them know. That way they can have some knowledge of what you're going to do. Maybe it will help, Alvin.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I'm not sure I have the power to undo decades of prejudice against the Dragonborn, but I don't think I can change people's minds, but perhaps we can at least smooth the way with Raynon.
I mean, look at the
Well, if
cities that we've been in. We've seen some other Dragonborn there walking around.
I was more thinking if Bael spoke of the temple he was building, maybe it would be enough in the end, and once this journey is done, to help us bring more people that care about the same things we do there.
Absolutely.
One day
And
at a time.
it's not going to be a bustling city overnight, but we can take the first steps.
You know, when we were there the last time, the the part on the far left will be good farming area.
Yeah. No, there's decent farmland around there, and we could get the docks back up and running, so there might be some actual commerce for a change.
One
We
hurt.
do need
Go ahead.
we
I mean, there haven't been ships coming into those docks since before I was born, but no reason why we couldn't start again.
we do know a pirate, don't we?
Yeah, they came in
Sorry,
and
you
out
said?
until about like a year before the cult. Like when Sadoba was
Oh,
burned. Like when Sadoba was burned is when the ship stopped coming in.
well, I thought you said Sedova was burned 36
No.
years ago.
Sadoba was burned after the events of the home game when Aiden Norn took over the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
So yeah, it happened right around this, like within months of it happening.
So I'll say, like, there haven't really been ships coming into those docks since I was a kid, but I'm sure we can start again.
We could put flyers around in different cities, you know.
You know what? From the sounds of it, Lucy, I hate to say this, but it sounds like Penelope will be able to get the word out about the city and help us with those things. And like you said, it's just a small step on the journey that we're going to have, but we have to decide on the next step.
The next step we have to do is get another blessing.
Let's go talk to Penelope, and then there are a couple places in Valeran where we could potentially find another blessing.
If you want me to, Royce, I could try and get a hold of your brother and see how he's doing.
I would love that, but let's go talk to Penelope and then we can get a hold of him and figure out where we go from here. But either way, I feel like we've done the right thing for your kind, Bael, today. It's good.
Much appreciated.
You're like family now.
We are a family. Consider you brothers and sisters.
I definitely learned a lot here.
And every time I like say stuff like that, I turn to your kids and remember that, kids. Not everybody's bad.
You just kind of go like, okay. Yeah.
Oh, what time of day is it?
It's about 5:30, 6 o'clock ish.
I think I'm gonna go get some air. Just sit out and meditate for a little while.
Okay.
Find a shady tree with inside and just sit under it and meditate.
Easy enough to do. Does anybody else have anything they want to do with the rest of their evening?
How much
I'll
time
see
do
you.
we have?
3 or 4 hours before it gets dark? Sorry, 2 or 3 hours before it gets dark.
Would I be able to do a third level and still make a third level scroll and still get a full rest?
No, because it's 8 hours. But if you guys are planning on trying to get a teleport somewhere tomorrow, I'd have an off day. Hopefully.
Yeah. After dinner, now that we're fed and clean, I'll see if Lucy wants to go for a walk or something.
For that,
Yeah, go ahead.
why don't we send a message to Penelope and let her know that we're planning on coming back tomorrow, just because she said she was going on that personal trip.
Let me see how many third levels I have left.
Should have one.
I have 2. I will send one to Penelope, let her know that we'll be there tomorrow. And then I'll send one to Sawyer asking please if we can get a teleport to the keep.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm back from my trip, so that's perfect. Do you guys need me to come get you and bring you back? Because I can try to get to where you are tonight, and then I can bring us all back tomorrow.
Hearing that, or I'll use my last one on her reply. You could teleport all of us?
I believe I can teleport up to 8, so that should be all of us, right? I believe so. I can do that.
That's my last third level spell.
Yeah, but I don't know, you don't get to respond back to me.
But you can use fourth or fifth or sixth
Yeah,
if you want
you
to.
you can upcast it, just doesn't increase the time or the levels or letters.
All right, then the 4th level. Yeah. be here at this spot at 10 a.m.?
Well, you need to be specific with her because she doesn't know where you are.
I'll give her the location.
All right.
Okay.
And then I'll meditate for about 3 to 4 hours before I go to bed.
Cool.
You and up to 8 willing creatures.
Yep.
So she's gonna try to teleport there now. She can only do this once a day.
Yes.
So
Do you want to roll the D100 or do you want me to roll the D100?
why don't you do it?
Okay. I cannot. I have to open it up in spells because I can't on D&D Beyond because I can't see all
What
of-
it
Yeah,
she just has a description.
correct.
So I have the table.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I gave her the description of
Okay.
where
So
the door is.
Penelope is casting it.
Yes.
Okay.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 31 the first time and rolled an 100 the second.
So which one are we taking?
So when you roll a mishap, you roll it multiple times until you get similar area off target or on target.
So she's there.
Penelope lands, but takes 13 points of force damage when she lands on the mishap.
That's fine. And she's like looking for like the gate or the door or whatever.
She basically lands in the courtyard, and you guys can
Oh,
hear it because
okay,
it's kind
cool.
of a loud, like boom sound, very loud.
I gotta work on that landing for places I don't know. Ow.
You okay, Penelope?
Oh, hi. I made it, I guess, because you're here. Okay, that's good.
Well, well, well. A visitor.
It's the ranger. Look.
Pew.
And you just see Baal over off in the distance under a tree meditating.
You just
He
hear
still
him
does
say-
yoga every day.
You just hear
I'm
the
sorry.
sound. You just hear the sound of him crunching through another peel of banana in the distance. Alright.
Yeah, I learned a couple tricks while I was gone, so like I can do this now. So here I am.
It's a handy talent to have.
Especially with, my line of work. So I have to rest tonight. That's why I came now. And then I can get us all back to the keep tomorrow. And I know I can get us to the keep because, like I have a room there and stuff. So I can totally get us there. Not a problem.
Are you sure? Because that sounds halfway like a bluff if I've heard one. And Alvin, you're the one who knows whether it's true or not, because you're good with liars and bluffers and those people that I'm not.
Yeah. I mean,
Better than
I
me.
am.
She'll take off her ring of mind shielding and say the exact same fucking sentence.
I guess I'm insight checking Penelope because Roy seems to think I'm good at it. Which, spoiler alert, I am not.
That's why I did it.
All right, that's a 16.
She's not lying.
Yeah.
She has items from the place because she kind of lives there now. So,
But Alvin doesn't know how this spell works.
So
but
he's
you know that
confused.
she's not lying.
Yeah.
So,
As
Why
far
I
as I
did
know,
that?
she's not lying.
I
So,
thought
yeah,
it would be
she's
fun.
fine.
Man.
I just didn't want to end up somewhere I don't know, okay?
So who's drawing the card
I
from the deck of
mean-
mini things tonight?
I was just gonna say, you've done that before.
Well, I cannot draw any more cards. They will disappear or I would.
Yep. By the way, you know how I feel really bad for if you guys teleport again?
The Squire.
Yep.
How far
Where
away
is
he
my
above game?
squire?
I'll tell you guys.
Above game.
I'll tell you guys after.
He's like an hour away, isn't he?
Dude, I just want my
God
squire.
fucking damn it.
I just want my fucking squire.
If he's an hour away, then we have the rest of the night until morning. He'd be there.
Sure.
He's probably like 2 days away.
Yeah.
And then when we go over there, he's going to be like 14 away.
When your squire catches up to you, he's gonna walk up, bit slap you.
Bam.
I'm going to send him on an errand to buy us more potions the moment he gets to us at this point.
You are the worst lord I have ever worked for.
Saying something. Nothing bad can happen when it's Bob Ross, right, guys?
He's the guy who, when you're running into battle, he's going to be running behind you, clanking coconuts together.
I'd rather have Mr. Rogers beside my side.
I'd be okay with him clanking coconuts behind me.
I want John
Just
Cleese
saying.
with the coconuts.
I'm just saying it's Bob Ross. Nothing bad can happen with Bob Ross.
Wish I could pull more cards. That game was fun, Penelope. It was fun.
Told you it would be.
Till I disappeared.
Yeah, maybe that part wasn't so fun.
And draw no more cards.
But-
Oh my god.
Cards
Hey.
pulling it was fun.
Hey, Bael. Is it your turn? Or Alvin? Someone has to. I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen.
After what happened to you, Royce, I'm good.
Look, we solved that very quickly.
Yes, and it took help from Queen Titania to do that.
Yeah, thank the gods that we saved it that quickly. Could have been a disaster.
She's a very
Otherwise,
nice
it would have
queen.
been a post-campaign one-shot.
Royce would have been chilling for a while.
The quest for Royce. The search for Royce.
And we meet Grog along the way.
Right. Ugh.
So I suppose then I'll ask Lucy if she wants to take a walk. Or whatever.
Yeah, Alvin, that sounds great. We'll let Penelope settle in, and I'm sure she needs a drink or two. So.
Yeah, or 5.
Or the
Here off in
jug.
the distance. Or 30.
Or the jug.
We'll look over at Bael. Bael, food? Yes, after a day like today.
I mean,
Lots
I've
of-
swam
lots
in a whole keg now, so.
I want some meat. Potatoes, stuffing.
There's
I
some.
don't want
there's some
any
roast beast.
bananas.
There's some roast beast and stuff that they've put together.
Buxton wasn't particularly thrilled that I actually drowned myself in a keg of beer. He didn't realize I was actually going to do that when he told me that.
You probably shouldn't have done that. Buxton is a good friend of mine. But it is going to be a great story that he tells a lot of people.
I asked him for advice and he said yourself in beer, so I did. I mean, I paid for it. I got it. It's good. He was very helpful.
I'll tell you what, you ever get to the dwarves, these guys had some really good alcohol there.
You cannot drown yourself in one of their bottles, though. That would be a mistake.
Sounds fun.
It was pretty fun.
Did you lose a drinking game, Alvin?
Did you wake
Oh,
up?
I did. I remember.
Did you wake up with your thumb in your mouth?
Lucy looks over to make sure Tomash's pants are still on.
Hey, Alvin. At least your clothes stayed on. We didn't need to see that.
Well, most of you didn't. And with that,
Didn't
I
need
think
to
it's
see that.
off.
I'm gonna go the other way and get food.
I'm gonna grub out.
I spend the rest of your evening doing as you like. Trying a little bit of more relaxed time here after the events of the previous 24 hours. Is anybody gonna pray before they go to bed to their god? Besides Baal.
I always do.
I know you do.
Yeah, I'm checking. Make sure like everything's going good with Rose and everything back at home. Make sure that we're like getting where we're supposed to be going.
Okay. Alvin or Royce? No. Guys get a nice, quiet, long rest.
Food coma.
Yes, from a food coma. And that's what we'll pick it up next time. How about that?
Woohoo! Be gooder, y'all.
As you guys fucking nuked 2 encounters.
Did you expect anything less?
At this point, no. Like, I think you guys can kind of handle, like, everything I throw at you. Which kind of, it sucks, but it's also kind of fun, because it means I can, like, throw CR and 28s at you guys, so.
I mean, we could use some little upgrades.
It's true. So, we'll see you guys Wednesday for Odoron episode 11. See you guys back for episode 42, which is just going to be everything.
Us just blasting more
The
shit.
meaning of life itself, even,
It'll be the
potentially.
ultimate episode.
The ultimate episode. See you guys next week. Bye.